Alright, so how I ended up having my daughter as an inmate in the county jail. In 2009, I was pregnant with my second daughter and I was in full-blown addiction to opiates. Although I had never actually had a drug-related charge, my charges were due to my substance abuse. I was writing a lot of worthless checks and I was doing a lot of stealing. I was arrested multiple times for it. I was also put on probation that I violated multiple times, and finally the judge caught on to the fact that all of these were due to my substance abuse, and I was offered drug court. As a lot of you probably know, drug court is zero tolerance, okay? I was prescribed high doses of opiates through pain management. I hid my pregnancy. I was also on Xannies, we'll say. Around 4 months pregnant, I, was completely strung out, still using, and couldn't stop. I tried going on mat services, and I just couldn't. Around 6 months of pregnancy, 2 months into drug court, and continuous failure, I finally decided to let the judge know that I could not stop using, and so they made a decision for me to go ahead and sentence me to the county jail for the remainder of my pregnancy to make sure that I could stop. Y'all, it was brutal. I went through the worst detox I ever could have imagined. I could have lost the baby, but luckily I didn't, and I spent the rest of my pregnancy in jail. I had her in jail, and a week after I was released back into drug court, and ultimately I failed at it, but luckily I was able to give her those last few months of pregnancy of being clean and a chance at being okay, or I should say not being born addicted. I like to say that situation was God doing something for me that I could not do for myself. When I was released from jail, my mom gave me every opportunity to do the right thing, to stay with her and be a mom. And within just a few days, I chose to leave and leave the baby with her so that I could go do what I wanted. I continued to use, I continued to get arrested, and I continued to allow my life to go into a downward spiral to the point where I was constantly doing jail time and then getting out and continuing the same cycle over and over again. Eventually I had to make a decision to allow my mom to adopt my daughter, because otherwise it was constantly dealing with DCF, and it was only fair for me to do so because I had no intentions of being a mother at the time. And at this point I was pregnant with my third child.